you need to look at the rule set for like echoes and who should really be considered echoes and who shouldn't, kind of. Like in terms of like Doc and Mario aren't echoes, so you can only play Doc and Mario. That's pretty okay by me. Like I think that one's cool. But like I don't care about Roy and Chrom are technically echoes.
Yeah.
So I'm not, but I wouldn't really care if someone wanted both of them. I'd be like, they're pretty much different.
I say just let it all rock, man. You know what? If you want to come in and play in 3 days, then go ahead, dude.
Just go play singles.
Yeah, right. Might as well be singles.
Game 1 starting off. Mr. E going with a wolf himself, going against Puppeh's Pokemon trainer. The order's interesting too, DC, because you got Puppeh going with his main, his Pokemon trainer, of course, top-aided CEO, amazing with this character. So he's going to try to start off with a bang and then make Mr. E respond with his other characters.
Yeah, meanwhile, some other people like to start off with the characters they don't play as often and save their main character as the anchor, which honestly, both strategies I think work pretty well.
I think the best way to do it eventually is try to line up matchups. Like just assume that you'll go 1 for 1 basically, or try to take 2 with your first. Dude, there's so much strategy. This is such an amazing form. I'm telling you, man. Yeah, it's dude, just the best.
Puppeh's cheating right now, dude. He's got what five characters out there total. It's nuts. I saw Mr. E on Twitter talking about this is his first Squad Strike tournament, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
You know, you never know. As someone who just plays multiple characters, he might just be a god at Squad Strike.
Yeah, I mean, when you're a top player, you get to kind of flex with your secondaries a lot, you know, on your streams or casuals or your locals or whatever. But this is like really a chance for you to use them against other top players and see what they can do with their own secondaries. But now, let's see, that's the thing. Mr. E, I mean, he's obviously been amazing with swords forever. He was mainly, Marth in Smash 4, mostly Lucina so far in Ultimate, and he said he's picking up Chrom, so that already paying off. Like that co-main of Lucina and Chrom really working out for him here in Squad Strike for his roster.
Yeah, indeed. One thing I always think is pretty interesting and funny about Squad Strike is the amount of loading time.
I know.
Per character. You never know when they're coming down. They might just be ready for anything.
All right. That one needs a little bit of fixing. But I'm saying if you make it a bigger event at tournaments, you're gonna get more support out of it. I almost guarantee it. You know what I mean?
You're gonna get faster loading time.
Yeah,
the more we do it, the faster they load.
They've had nice patches, man. I don't know. They've had some quality of life stuff.
All right, man. I see you believe in Sakurai. I respect that.
Of course, yeah. How could you not at this point? You know what I mean? Okay. Shaking up. Use it on that pummel action. Oh, jeez. Okay. Swinging with the flame slash. Very nice.
All right, Hero in Squad Strike. I'd love to see Hero as the final character get a kamikaze off the Hocus Pocus, dude.
Hero's such a wild card anyway in singles, so when he only has 1 stock, I feel like you think with that more crazy mentality, just pulling the trigger there. I doubt Puppeh read that actually. Well, maybe he did. I don't know. That was pretty quick.
Yeah. We got Mr. E sitting on here. Oh, zoom back to the stage. Mr. E sitting on his final character, his main.
Yep. Anchor. So yeah, that's the difference right now, is that if Mr. E takes his stock away from Puppeh, he's going to have his main Lucina going against Puppeh's anchor. Looks like Wolf.
Yeah. It kind of makes sense, too, because when you think about it, Puppeh's main character, Pokemon trainer, ranges from Squirtle to Charizard. Do you really want to...
Oh, that would have been so sick. That was such a good... that was still a good trade for Puppeh. He got a bunch of damage off of that.
Yeah. I was going to say, do you really want to save your anchor as what could possibly be Squirtle, coming in there?
Yeah.
What if you can't find a time to switch? Boom, back air is going to close out the first game for Puppeh.
Yeah, and I think Trainer's a really good lead, too, because it is a more versatile character, because you could select, all right, Squirtle's coming out first. That's usually what you want to start with, and you can always switch to Ivysaur if you really need to. Usually don't start with Charizard unless you're Virum. So that's, without that, set of circumstances in front of you, you're pretty much not starting with Charizard. Ooh, he's throwing the snake in there?
All right.
The snake, I think, is the most common character.
Oh, okay, never mind.
I still think Snake is the most common character in this format.
Like, in this format?
Yeah.
Why do you think that?
Because everyone likes to play. Snake is a fun character to play as. I think he's pretty easy to start picking up. Like, he's very satisfying to use too. Like, it's cool like trip people with C4 and like up tilts and stuff like that.
It's cool to just explode sometimes.
Some
have someone explode on your shield by accident. It's like, I didn't mean to do that. But, we take those for sure. Boom.
Wolf too has been pretty common. Wolf, Belmonts. Everyone remember they had a Belmont for the first 3 weeks of this game. They're like, oh yeah, I can do this. That's cool.
All right, guys, so just FYI, all the matches are 2 out of 3 until top 4. So, buckle up. It's going to Squad Strike action. A long, long night of Squad Strike.
It's going to be awesome. It's going to be the best. It's going to replace singles. I'm not giving up on that, man.
Dude, I listen, if you believe, I believe, okay?
I appreciate that.
I'm with you.
That's it. I just got to keep saying it until it happens, I think. I think that's my strategy.
Until it happens or until they kick you off.
Either way, yeah. One or the other. I'll go down swinging. Good recovery there. Mr. E has actually had very smooth recoveries with his Wolf so far. We saw in Game 1. He's doing it again in Game 2.
That's the versatility of Pokemon Trainer as your lead. You can switch up your character when you need to. Charizard now going to be living a little bit longer here.
He played really well against Puppeh's Charizard in game 1, and look at this again. Like I said, game 2, he's doing it yet again. And I think Puppeh's Charizard is just like kind of the star of the show, honestly. Like especially in terms of getting KOs. We've seen him steal stocks at super low percents with that back air, especially.
Let's see what he can do here. Relatively even so far.
What? Okay. See, that's the stuff you're going to see in Squad Strike. You never see that in singles. If this is a Wolf with 3 stocks, you wouldn't do that.
Yeah, only when you know that this could possibly be the last time you used Wolf in the tournament.
Yeah.
is when you do something like that.
You got to do something cool. Well, not only that, but if he hit that, it could have potentially KO'd Puppeh's Charizard. I don't know. It would have been close, but here we go. Ooh, okay.
Yeah, in between a rock and a hard place is like, do I jump or do I try to go low as Wolf? And let's be real, no one wants to go low as Wolf.
Oh, it's too scary, man. And that was just good positioning by Puppeh. And look at now the Squirrel's coming out. Rage combos, 31% from the Tiny Turtle.
Oh, the coverage.
Yeah, okay.
Oh man, that's worst case scenario for Mr. E. You know, going down to your opponent's first character here and their main character. So
yeah, that's the thing with his 2 leads. Like they definitely had a lot of potential in terms of offense and in terms of taking stocks, but they both have very, very suspect recoveries. And Puppeh just dominated off stage. That was really, really good recognition.
you see Charizard falling out of that neutral air, dude.
Oh God,
that's Charizard privilege. The only one he gets.
Oh, nice. I love how he went after him. That was so good. Oh, he tried to put him in the blast zone with that. He wanted to like carry him towards the blast zone. But
Yeah, I wonder why Mr. E decided to go low, knowing that he was already dead. You know, that kind of enabled Puppeh to get a little extra damage there. Not a ton, but when's your last character? Ooh, jeez. Dude, can you roll back into it after you shield? There's no way. It's got to lose a hitbox.
You think so? I don't know.
I don't know.
I've never. That is such a scary thought. Honestly, it might just be active throughout. Like it's possible.
That's great. I'm scared now.
I've never seen anyone do it. I don't think anyone cares to find out. You know, just don't do it. Hold on. The hero's buffed up a little bit. Ooh, okay, down from his knee. Of course, he does it with main. Try to close this one out.
Very smart. Looking for that stage spike. Love the delayed recovery from Puppeh. Yeah, yo, Mr. E is definitely not out of this yet.
Yep. This is why you save your main for the anchor. Let's see what Puppeh's Wolf can do too. It's interesting too. They both have the Wolves on the opposite side of where their starting positions are, either one or last. Okay.
All right. Wow, I love the no fear roll from the edge there. Sitting at 134%, especially against Wolf, dude. Woo, catch that back air.
Up smash,
there it is,
yeah. I think it has a really nice initial front hitbox, actually. Really good scoop on that. Nice job by Puppeh. I think, like, the big difference, obviously, in that matchup was Puppeh getting 2 very quick early stocks.
Yeah.
Getting a little miles out of Charizard. The hero didn't do a whole lot, but it had built enough of a lead up where all Wolf had to do was up smash, essentially.